Wife of 17 years has ghosted us.
You got to be kidding me.
This is the story I'm going to be telling today.
Welcome back to Couple Goals.
Glad to be back. This is going to be a juicy episode. We've got quite a few things to discuss.
New segment.
New segments and just general catch up on what we've been up to.
Chit chat around life. And there's been a lot of lifing happening.
A lot of lifing.
I literally just got back from the Blue Mountains. I was away, it wasn't even that long, but it was a very jam-packed couple of days down in the Blue Mountains. I went abseiling, which was amazing and terrifying at the same time. Literally went over a 30-meter cliff. This is crazy.
This is just the things that you do when you're preparing to have a baby.
Yeah. So we started on a little rock, and they said it was roughly 5 meters, but it was definitely like just walking back. Like, it wasn't too bad. There wasn't any drop. Then the next one, they're like, yeah, we're just going to double it. And it just went straight down and under. And one thing they forgot to mention, for someone who's never abseiled, well, I have maybe a decade ago, but it wasn't anything like this, is that when you just start hanging, which happens because some of the rock cuts away, I was like panicking because they never told me that you'd just be dangling. Like, now that it has happened, it's common sense. You look a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah, just like got a sharp heartburning pain.
It's a baby kicking you in the esophagus. Maybe.
It's
like, stop talking about all this trash.
I've just got a sharp pain in my heart, that's all. I might be having a heart attack.
Let's hope not.
It's probably my bra. I'm just like, everything's tight. I feel like I had a growth spurt overnight.
You want to unclip it?
No, I'm good. I'm good now.
Your eyes were even watering. That's how intense it was.
I think it's heartburn.
Reflux?
Apparently that means we're going to have a baby with lots of hair.
Well, looking at the both of us, probably.
You're calling me hairy?
No, I'm calling myself hairy, minus the spot on my head.
You know, I've got dark hair, so I would love to have a baby that came out with a lot of hair on its head.
I've never really thought about it, to be honest.
I guess we'll see. Sorry to cut your story.
No, it was really riveting. Everyone was on the edge of their seats wondering what was going to happen. But we went to that, and when I was dangling there, I was like, this is not right. Like, I can't reach the rocks. Like, I just physically couldn't, because they said keep your feet on the rocks. And so I'm trying to do that, but I couldn't do anything. And I was like, okay, well, I'm just going to start letting go of this rope and getting down to the ground as quickly as possible. Got through that, and they're like, who wants to go bigger? And most of us were like, yeah, we want to go bigger. And they're like, cool, there's a 30-meter one. And we were meant to be doing a 30-meter one into a waterfall at the end of the day. That's what we were building up to. So it was very exciting. So we're walking along the cliff up to this next lookout spot, and it definitely looks more than 30 meters, because as you look down, it is the deepest point in the canyon, which is hundreds of meters. And what he then said is, hey, you're going to go off this cliff. Yeah, initially there's going to be a drop, and you're going to swing under, which I banged my knee, but you're going to swing under, and then you're going to go down 30 meters, and then there'll be a little ledge. And if you don't get that ledge, then you got to go down to like the bottom, which we don't have enough rope for that. So make sure you get on the ledge. And so here and then you're like, shit.
Jeez. Did you get on the ledge?
Yeah, all of us did, thankfully. No one lost their life. But as we're going down, you look down, like the same thing. Your feet no longer are on the rock. And so I start spinning. And rule number one is, if you're scared of heights, which I am, don't look down. I avoided looking down, but as I'm spinning around, I'm looking out and down, and I started shitting myself. I was like, they're trying to teach you to like breathe and control yourself, and I was just tense, like a rigor mortis body hanging off a cliff. But I ended up just like lowering myself down. I think it was the fourth one down, because the other guys went down first, and they're like, right, feet touch down, and then like, come up here before you unclip. And then we walked along this cliff face to get back up. But it was epic. Like, once you'd done it, you just say, that's insane. And then... So
wait, did you tell everyone why you were doing this?
It was a leadership retreat. So I went to this retreat. I think there was 9 blokes, two women. And it was from James Casterson, who navigated the South to North Pole, has a world record to do that unassisted with his mate, and then a Norwegian bloke. And then he also kayaked or rowed from Sydney to Auckland. Insane, like adventurer, psychopath, awesome dude though. And I like what he did, because I was just trying to get ideas for where my life could go after the marathons. And so we were doing that, and then part of that Next phase is like overcoming fears and proving to yourself you're capable of more, having a bit of fun and adventure. So once we got that done, we then went canyoning. Now, canyoning is like, once again, going up to the top of the mountain, and you go through the cracks in the mountain, and there's like, waterfalls and waterways, and you're jumping off big rocks into the water. It's freezing cold water. We're in like thick 3/4 wetsuits, still freezing. And then at the end, like you're looking up and there's just cracks and trees going over and rocks and all kinds of, it was like Avatar, being in that set of Avatar. And you get to the end and there's just a big pool, and then the guys are setting up the ropes to go over this ledge. If you could see what you were going over first, you probably wouldn't have been as scared as if you're just going over having never seen it. And they're like, once again, you're going to slip. You have to walk off this edge. You're leaning back. And then they're like, righto, and you got to jump to go under the first layer. And
no,
you don't want to just jump off the top of a waterfall when you don't really trust the gear. But anyway, I did that, and then I ended up slipping a fair way down just on my knees. Like, they had knee pads on because the waterfall was just smashing you in the face. But once you did it, same thing. You're just like, whoa.
What happens when you get to the bottom? Are you in the water?
Yeah, we're in the water there. So,
and do you unclip and then swim away?
Yeah. So you sort of got to get like right in and unclip your rope and let the other one go through, and then you swim away.
Then aren't you under the waterfall? Like, isn't that kind of dangerous, or is it not that strong?
It's not that strong. Like it feels pretty gnarly. Like this one, I did get halfway down. I just hung out there for a bit and looked around, tried to take it in. It was so cool. So
Remember
cool.
we went to that waterfall it was Litchfield Park in
Litchfield,
Darwin?
yeah.
It was so cool, but it was still eerie because just any water holes in Darwin, you got to be really cautious of crocs. And they were like, no, this is the safe. And there's heaps of people there. And we're like, okay, this is like the safe swimming hole because it's like quite higher. And so, I don't know, crocs can't get from the river to there, apparently. And then like
Until
a few weeks later, there was a bloody croc found in Litchfield in the same
watering hole.
So
don't always try to...
It was terrifying, like swimming over, even it was just like dark and like scary. I don't know.
It's wild.
Scary.
But what's been going on for you? Obviously, you got a bun in the oven.
Yeah, this baby.
It's kicking.
Ooh, it's kicking. Lockie's been feeling lots of kicks too now, which is good. Everything's going well.
What's pregnancy feel like for you?
I've been super lucky. You see people who just have a horrible time being pregnant, hate being pregnant, but I kind of love it.
I can see that you love it. You're glowing. Like you're always smiling to yourself and whatever. It's like you've got a new best friend, and I've just been cast aside.
Everywhere I go. But no, I've been super lucky. Like I haven't been sick. I can feel I'm getting more slower and more uncomfortable now. But
this morning I woke up. It's happened twice now. I've woken up and I get up much earlier than you.
Mm-hmm.
You weren't in bed, and I was like, "What the fuck? Was I restless?" And then I got up and you're out cleaning. I was like, "Whoa,
yeah." That's been one of my symptoms from the moment I got pregnant. Looking back now, if I were to have another embryo transfer, I probably know if it was successful or not because
you clean.
No, I just I had insomnia like right off the get-go. Right. So I don't know whether it's like my blood sugar because I'm struggling to eat now. Like I just don't have that much room. So if I do eat, I'm quite full for a long time.
You're a snacker.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be having like frequent small
meals,
but I don't really roll that way, and I like to gorge myself. So like yesterday, I had a late lunch, and then I couldn't eat dinner. So I went to bed, and then I think my blood sugar would have dropped, and I woke up at 4 a.m. wide awake and hungry. So yeah, I came out and had some breakfast, did some scrolling, and then I was like, oh, I'm bored. So I started cleaning.
It's good for me because I woke up and I didn't have to clean. So I was pumped about that. I'd love to know from all the dads out there, do you read your unborn child where it could be considered weird because you're literally just talking to a belly? Did you ever read its stories or talk to it? It's something you've told me to do. I'm doing it.
It's encouraged.
I'm saying, hey, yeah, I know it's encouraged, but
I mean, you don't have to read it.
Is there like science behind it?
There is, because your baby can hear you now, and so at this stage, and so you want to be getting familiar. Your voice needs to be familiar to the baby, And also because the males have lower tones, babies find it quite soothing. So if they can, when the baby comes
My
out,
Barry White voice.
it'll love it if you keep talking to it. So I've been encouraging Lockie to read it stories. I mean, you don't have to read it a story. You could just talk to the baby, but you kind of run out of things to say.
Yeah, it's like, hey, little
One-sided
baby.
conversation.
But I do feel kind of weird, like in a weird way. I don't know why. Like I'm doing it because I'll trust you on that one. But I just say to ChatGPT, write a story about Amy and Lockie who are married and they've got their unborn child, and I want to talk to it at the beach. And then it just rips out a quick 3-minute story.
Yeah, I think it's nice. It's a nice thing to do before bed. You got to get used to it because once it's born, you'll be.
Does anyone else do that? Anyone else make
Yes.
their husbands do that? I
They
would.
do, Lockie.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna do it because I'm committed to the process. But I want to know if anyone else did it, or am I by myself here? Am I in isolation? I don't know. Who knows? Anyway, let's move back into everyone's favorite topic, the rabbit hole of Reddit with Amy Shepherd.
Okay, so rabbit hole with Reddit comes because one of my favorite things to do is to scroll Reddit. I'm not much of a TikTok. I try my best, but I find the actual app to scroll kind of boring.
That's wild. I get hooked on TikTok now.
Yeah. Well, maybe like I don't want to be hooked, so I sort of like do a few scrolls and I'm like done.
Yeah, right.
So I haven't really like trained my algorithm properly, which is probably a good thing.
Yeah, as soon as you get sucked in, you're in.
Yeah. But instead, I like to read on Reddit, and I go down the rabbit hole on Reddit, and that's for sure. And so this story I came across says, wife of 17 years has ghosted us for the last 3 days. I'm pretty lost with my current situation.
For context, we've been together for 11 years.
I just like take it
and
back.
You just took off.
She's had it. Okay?
For 3 days.
She's had it.
All right, keep reading before I ask my questions.
Pretty lost with my current situation, looking for any sort of insight. My wife and I, so she's 39 and he's 40. We've been married for 17 years, and as mentioned, we have 3 daughters, 15, 13 and 11. We're high school sweethearts and have been together for 23 years now. Didn't he say, oh, okay, married
for 17.
I know almost nothing, but here's the only information I have. Wife comes home 3 days ago from work. Had to work on the 4th. She's frantic, emotional, hastily packed an overnight bag and left. I only know this because our oldest daughter was home at the time and watched her, tried talking to her, but she was just crying, distraught, and didn't speak. Said she was almost in a panic. She's not responding to any of our calls or texts. Contacted her parents right away, and they eventually responded saying my wife is safe with them and to please be patient and understanding. And that's it.
That's so odd, though, if you've got kids. Like, you can't...
Very odd. I tried contacting her sister, her brother, one of her closest work friends. Her brother said he knew nothing, and her work friend said she was at work in the morning and then gone by lunch 3 days ago. That's all she knew. So that's it. 3 days now, no contact from my wife, not even with the kids or nothing. Also, the kids went too. Oh, no,
she hasn't contacted the kids.
Got it. No one is telling us anything. And here I am with my 3 girls trying to manage without her. Kids keep asking what's going on, what's happened to mum, and all I can say is that she's at grandma's and grandpa's, and we're supposed to be patient and understanding.
It's really odd that the parents aren't, like, thinking about the kids. Like, you don't just abandon your kids.
I have an overwhelming urge just to pack up the kids quickly and drive over there without warning. That's what I would do. It's only 3 hours away, and sitting here in limbo is awful. The kids think we had a huge fight and divorcing, but that's the farthest from the truth. We never had a fight. The kids know this. I don't know what's going on, but can someone provide some clarity from a logistical perspective?
The only clarity you're going to get, brother, is by going around to the house. Like, no one...
It's a bizarre situation.
What do you think's going down?
I feel like she's had a mental breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
Like she's snapped.
Yeah.
And
but it's odd to me that the parents haven't, like, at least given you an idea so you can manage the situation at home.
I would go over that because... So did the mum...
Is there a follow-up? Is there any comments or notes, or where are we at? Any updates?
No. But I mean, he doesn't really know if she's safe or that she's okay. She's not in hospital.
Yeah.
Like, that's your next of kin. So I would be driving over there with the kids. Yeah, because that's a very strange...
Yeah, like
at least call the mum for more information.
Yeah, if you have a breakdown when you have children and have a parent, like, let's say stuff we don't know, but based off what we know, which is not much in the context of that, like, surely you're just going to pick up your shit, go on over there and see what's going on. Even the parents, I'd be like, can you just give me a rundown on what's going on so I know what's going on so I can loosely tell the kids, because at the moment we have no idea. And when you don't know anything, you go crazy. Like, fuck, imagine the anxiety.
You can understand if you have, like, people, life's hard. People have mental breakdowns, but I think the parents need to probably step up a little bit in this situation. If she's not mentally capable of doing anything, maybe she's catatonic, we don't know. But maybe the parents need to divulge a little bit more information.
Yeah, or just look after their grandkids, because kids are so impressionable. And if your parent just abandoned them, this is why we got so many people who've got trauma, because they've been abandoned.
Yeah, and like, why didn't she feel like she could talk to her husband?
Yeah.
Like, why'd she have to run to her parents? That's a bit of a red flag.
Oh, there's so many questions.
Lots to unpack.
Should we comment on that and come back to it next week? Do you reckon?
Update, please.
That would almost be one where we want to comment on it. Can you save that so that if anyone watching this says, hey, we got to ask these questions, we could actually go back and ask that? Or is this just like forever gone in Reddit world?
I'm sure I can save it.
Surely you can save it. You can't as well. Like, if you're on Reddit, you can't just post and go, come on. Like, we're now invested in the story.
I'll do some digging and see what I can.
And there is so many questions. Like, was he abusive? Was he not? We don't know.
Yeah.
But based on, let's just presume it was a happy marriage. And
like,
maybe life got on top of her. Don't know. But she's just taken off. Like, I think, you can't, in my opinion, you can't run away from responsibility. If you're having a breakdown, you should still be communicating, or at least let your partner know, or the children know, hey, I'm just going to get some help, which is completely okay. I'm not abandoning you. I'm just going to do that so I can be my best parent, and then I'll come back.
Yeah. What if she was having an affair at her workplace?
And she got found out.
Or like, because she was really upset when she left. So something happened to make her snap. Maybe she felt like she was unsafe. That person was abusive and she couldn't tell anyone. Maybe he was coming for her and she had to go to a safe space, not tell anyone. Or
if she had an affair and now she's like feeling guilty and just worried about having to tell her husband.
Yeah. Anyway, I would demand to speak to, I would call the family again, maybe speak to the dad, see if you can get any different information out.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'd go over there. Maybe don't bring the kids. Get the babysitter and then head over there.
Yeah, don't bring the kids, but we need to update the kids. Kids need to know. They need to know. They're on a need-to-know basis.
Well, they're already in it, aren't they?
Yeah. So is that a relationship that you would keep or delete?
I would keep it. I think further investigation is needed. I feel like there's more to uncover in this story, and depending on the reason why she's done this, could determine a keep or delete situation. What do you think?
Or keep, you can't delete that yet.
Divorce because she's...
No, you gotta, there's plenty more questions to be asked. But I would also get in the car and go over there.
Yeah.
That would be me. That would be me. But let's go into a new segment.
New segment.
We were looking at different segments. Obviously, we've had a couple pet peeves, which was good, but
we ran out of things.
We sort of just got the shits with the same stuff week in, week out. Well, actually, one pet peeve I've got with Amy at the moment. She always walks in front of the car. Like when it started.
No, but it's not in drive.
Yeah, I know, but you don't walk in front of a car, because if something were to ever happen, the most logical part of the brain will be, why were you standing in front of the car? So
I know. It's not the safest place to be, but if the car is reversing and I want to just like, I've gotten out of the car and I want to head to the elevator, Lockie's reversing, I will get out of the car and walk to the elevator while he's reversing.
And I'm like, what are you doing? Like, stop. Anyway, not doing that segment, but I just got that off my chest. I feel lighter.
All right. We are
pop culturing. So what we want to do in this segment is take things that are happening in popular culture, meaning whatever mainstream media is pumping or whatever's going viral on TikTok. And to be honest, I hate this stuff because I think it's ridiculous. But I need to get more into it because
like it.
at the retreat, I didn't know everyone started doing the 6-7 thing.
Oh.
Yeah. And I had no idea what anyone was referring to. And then it clicked that when Maddie Lank's daughter was doing it at Halloween and you were talking about it as a story, it just went straight over my head.
Oh.
And now I'm like, oh, there's a weird trend happening.
Yes.
Do you guys know what the weird trend is around the 6-7 thing where essentially kids will go 6-7, sort of like a com-si, com-sa, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, like maybe nothing.
Hudson was saying it in
Oh, was he?
Yeah. 6-7. It's like 6-7.
Oh my God, I didn't even pick up on that.
Yeah, so it's we like every other millennial plus, we had to Google what the hell these kids are on about. People are dressing up as 6s and 7s.
Wasn't it a basketballer? From what I've heard, from what everyone was explaining to me at dinner the other night, a basketballer who was clearly not 6'7" was saying in the media, he's like, "Oh, I'm like 6'7", and he was like, I don't know,
I
whatever,
knew that
6'2".
it came from a basketballer, and then it was in a rap song.
Yeah, and then it just somehow took off, and now people just go 6'7", as in like
6'7".
I don't know, like a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Makes
but
sense.
to me, what the fuck? Well,
like it's amazing how much it's taken off. Like it's.
Yeah, now it's all piecing. I sort of it just went straight over my head until everyone started talking about it, and then my jaw dropped. Like you could have tripped on my jaw when I heard the story around.
What was the slang when we were growing up? Can you remember anything?
Gee whiz, that's a great question. We should have rehearsed this before. I don't know. What was slang?
I feel like
let me Google.
We got lit. Like that.
Oh yeah, get lit. Or even a little bit. The start of this year, like, let's go. Everyone says that, and I'm just like, I was guilty of it, but I hate it.
Let's go.
What? Let me Google it. You keep chinwagging. I'm going to Google
slang of 2000.
Of 2000.
Early 2000s?
Yep.
Okay.
Early 2000s. Like, should I Google this or ChatGPT? That's like what era we're in.
Chat.
Early 2000s, similar to the 6-7 trend now.
So there's always new slang coming in. I mean, we can't pretend that.
Soon we're going to be talking in emojis, like the way this is going, like 6-7. Just say a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Comme si, comme ça. Here we go. Oh my God, this is fantastic. Let us know if you guys remember these ones. So selected early 2000 slangs. You ready?
I'm ready. It's going to take me back. I probably use some of
Here
these
are a few memorable ones. Bling or bling bling. Flashy jewelry, status accessories, a little bit of bling. The next one, crunk. High energy, hyped up, especially in clubs and hip hop. Also used to mean drunk / hyped. Like, let's get crunk. I remember saying that.
Yeah.
Lame.
I think it was in a Black Eyed Peas song, right?
Yeah. As if. As if. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that was off Clueless, right?
That's hot.
As if.
From Paris Hilton.
Oh, yeah.
That's hot.
That's hot.
Dope, tight, fat, like PHAT, fat. Owned. Oh, you got owned. I can imagine. Like, I just imagine that coming out of Hudson's mouth. Also, I'm imagining that coming out of my mouth, being like, you just got owned. Baller. Oh, my God. What else we got?
They seem so, like, normal now. And I feel like that's going to happen with
6-7, yeah.
Like,
no, surely that.
Or is it a passing phase? I heard that it's actually dead now because everyone knows about it. Like, the adults know.
Oh, really?
It, so it's dead.
Legit, real talk. Baller, boss, player, hot mess, low key, high key, killing it, owning it, owned. Noob. STFU OMG LOL ROFL.
Well, yeah, I guess like LOL was
Boo.
new at
Bay.
some point.
Bay. Bay
Oh,
was a.
yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, word. I remember saying word a lot. Yeah. All right. That's enough down memory lane because that is horrible.
That's so
Absolutely
funny.
horrible. We would love what was jumping out for you guys there. Put it in the comments because I want to have my mind blown even more. There's things that you would remember that we don't.
All right.
But over to your story, the 6-7. Let's
All
go
right.
on.
While we're still in pop culture, I have been enthralled with the Lily Allen divorce album.
I completely forgot about Lily Allen. Her
Well,
song 22.
She's had a 7-year hiatus.
Yeah, right.
She's been loved up to Dave Harper, loved up in quotation marks, to Dave Harper, who's the cop off Stranger Things.
Hey, I thought he was a fantastic actor.
Yeah, he's like this good guy that
Heartthrob.
everyone loves, right?
Yeah.
And they got married.
Did they have any kids?
I think they have kids between them.
All
I
right.
don't think they had kids together.
Yeah.
But they haven't been married for that long. Like less time than we've been married. And yeah. And anyway, she's just they got divorced and it was like, oh, what happened? And then she's just dropped this album of Tell All. Like it's brutal. And I haven't listened to it
Like
start
worse
to finish.
than Kelsey Ballerini and Morgan Evans?
Oh, that's a soft spot for me. But yeah,
Team Morgan, by the way.
like I'm a fan of both of them, so it's, you know, it's a shame. But anyway, yeah, it's one of those albums where it's like a bit of a
Tell all
burn.
Is it kind of like having your internet browser history publicly online?
Yeah, for Dave, yeah. And it's not looking good for Dave, I'll tell you that much. I haven't listened to it start to finish, and I really want to do that.
Why don't you do that?
Well, I might do it today. I just haven't I've just been on the go.
Well, when I go for a run, you can do that.
Okay, I will. Because apparently you're supposed to listen to it chronologically, which you are with every album. Okay, I should know this. But anyway, I've listened to a couple of the songs, and one of them is called Pussy Palace. And it is...
Reminds me of my first home out of school.
Oh, don't go there. It's an amazing
I joked,
album.
by the way. Yeah.
So it's called West End Girl, the whole album. And it's her first album in 7 years. But the single that I've fallen in love with is Pussy Palace. And it pretty much, you get it in a nutshell out of that song. So it's...
It's like the... Yeah.
Yeah, it just tells the story of like, they've had a fight, she's over it, and she's taken his... she's sent him to their West End apartment. So they've obviously got a house and then an apartment. And then she goes over there to take some clothes.
That in itself
his
is...
mountain of medication. I like to put that in a song. And
he must have really fucked her over if she's doing that. Like, that's pretty hateful.
Yeah. And then she finds all this stuff in the apartment and she's like, it's really funny because it's like, I didn't know it was a pussy palace. So obviously he was bringing people to that apartment.
Yeah.
And she's like, I always thought it was a dojo. So from what I get from that is like, she thought it was a place that they could go to like while they were fighting.
Ah.
Yeah, but she went over there and found like, and then she goes into like.
So obviously he was the one who got kicked out of the house all the time.
Yeah. Like,
and he's like, I'm going to stir the pot here so I can go to my pussy palace.
Yeah. And then she's found like a box of handwritten letters from women wishing that he could do better. Brokenhearted women wishing he could do better. And then
so
like,
he was dating other chicks while he was not just like shagging, but like dating.
Yes. And so she found this box and had like, she goes lube, butt plugs, hundreds of Trojans, which are like condoms. And anyway, she goes on, I don't know if it's in another song, which she says they had, I think it's in another song called Madeline, where she calls out the other woman.
Yep.
Which is, you know, to name and shame her, is pretty bold. But she, anyway, in that song, she says that he asked her for an open marriage, and she agreed. Okay, I'm sorry. If your husband is asking you for an open marriage, I feel like he's already cheated on you, and he just wants to get away with it.
There's people who are listening to this who are big fans of open marriages.
That's just my opinion.
But
or you want permission to cheat. Like, don't be married. Anyway.
Yeah. You
So
can't.
she's like, okay, yes, but they had these rules where it was like you're meant to only pay for it, and it had to be like at hotels, like so it's not emotional at all. It was just meant to be just sex, and he's broken those rules, and he was sleeping with someone he worked with, and they were like in love.
I would hate the thought. I can't even put that thought in my mind of you doing that.
No, well, can you see me paying for sex?
No, you're a tight ass.
Pretty much.
Yeah. No, but yeah, the fact that she agreed to it, like she must have obviously loved him, or just been like, "Get off my back, like
Yeah,
go
or
do
like
your thing."
yeah, do anything for someone to be happy. But so anyway, this album is lit.
Shit. Gets me worried, right? Like, I hope we never split up in the future because, fuck. Not that you would be able to rinse me like that, but...
well, it depends on what you do.
Yeah.
If you deserve it, then you deserve it.
I might get into songwriting.
With
the help of ChatGPT. But that's pretty wild.
Apparently she wrote the whole album in 10 days. Like, she had some built-up anger.
Well, I think if you've got the stories there, like, it's not hard to draw it. Like, me writing my book.
You're an artist and you're a writer. You got to do what you got to do.
That's how we remove things, right?
Yeah. It's also accountability. Like, he thought that he could just get away with it without any repercussions. You hurt people and then you have to suffer the consequences and people publicly knowing all your business.
Gee whiz. Well, that's pop culture for this week. Pretty hectic. Pretty hectic. What do you think?
Have you heard the album, first of all?
Yeah.
Do you like the album?
Should I listen to the album?
I reckon. I just think it's a cool sound as well. Like, it's really different sounding. And just like as a song, I really like Pussy Palace, the way that it's sounds so funny. I was looking it up on your YouTube. I'm like, oh, you better delete your history.
It's going to be in my algorithm now. It'll be like health, podcast, health, Pussy Palace. Just to break the day up. Well, I think we should wrap it up there. It's good to get behind the mic. I always enjoy it.
Good episode. I enjoyed talking through some of
that
stuff.
Yeah. Well, I also thoroughly enjoyed that. Good to get off my chest my pet peeve as well, so I'm pretty stoked about that. We'll be back next week. And Amy will be another week pregnant. We'll actually have had another scan by next week.
Yes, we've got a scan next week. I love the scans.
They're pretty amazing. I'm just so tired of waiting. I'm ready for the baby to be here.
You're tired. No, I'm actually not tired. I'm trying to save every moment.
Oh.
Because it's going so fast.
It is going fast. That first 5 weeks was just such a drag.
I think getting to the 12-week mark where you can like
tell people
where it feels safe and and then it just has flown by.
It's definitely flown by, but we're excited.
15 weeks to go.
I'm already starting to scope out runners' prams.
Oh,
really? Not really. No, I'm just saying that. But I will soon. I'll start looking at it. Are you going to
get sponsored?
Don't know if anyone's listening to this who builds runners' prams or designs runners' prams. Maybe you could chuck one my way. We'll see. We'll see if we can break some records with the runners' prams. Anyway, we're over and out for another week. If you enjoyed the episode, make sure you drop some comments. Get engaging with us because it then helps us, get some more content to chat about next week. Share it, tag us, ask us questions.
And don't forget to join our Patreon because we're about to drop another segment in Patreon.
Actually, we're not going to tell people to join Patreon.
Oh.
No, we're not. Don't join that just yet.
That's to come.
We're going to get some runs on the board, some consistency back, and then we'll...
Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Yeah, she's getting excited, but that's fine.
If you happen to stumble upon the Patreon page, and feel free to join.
Yeah.
But we've got some plans for that.
Yep, we do. All right, over and out. Hooroo.
Hooroo.